Hello. Well, I see I got people already love live. David's on. CG roundtable. Let me do the countdown. Hello. How y'all doing today? I got this is what's going on. Anybody else, man, go check out the rest of those contents. Like Fortnite. He's definitely creative on his channel. He's got a decent channel. Oh, turn off TV. Okay. Well, trying to wait for some of my friends to get here. Start making content one day, man. I know I do. I know. I'm actually going to buy a camera and a mic and all kinds of stuff right before I start, though. So it's coming up. Your phone works fine. You should call yourself the new Niner coach. I'm actually on a tablet here. So, yeah, they are fun. This one's too bad. Sometimes I might do that if I'm not at my job, you know. Dude, I'm gonna lose my freaking voice doing that shit. Live reactions are cool if I have the extra time and all that. I want to do play by play. Well, John Jay is here. Yeah. Man, John Jay.
What's up?
Hey, John Jay, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How was the game, man? You must have fun.
Oh, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. I was out there. I got to meet some players. I met Hufunga. And I met Spencer Buford.
Nice.
And I met Azir. And I got to shake Robbie Gold's hand.
You shook Robbie Gold's hand?
Yep.
Damn.
Oh, Brian was telling you. See, I got to shake it because I know he's a special team player.
No, he's a special team guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, Wisnowski that block punt and Robbie Gold missed the field goal, man. Oh man.
And I got to let's see who else. Aaron Banks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I sent you some pictures. And Juan Jennings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you got them.
Let me go check right now. I thought you uploaded it on your account. So
yeah. And yeah, it was fun. See, my cousin, he knew Aaron Banks. And Aaron Banks said, "Oh, you gonna be yeah, I'll give y'all some passes to come down and meet the players." I said, "Okay."
We said, okay. Come to the, and we came down there. I got, I got to see Jimmy G. He
Uh-huh.
didn't shake his hand, but he walked like a few feet ahead of us. And I was like, Jimmy! And George Kittle and Nick Bosa
Mm-hmm.
and Coach Kyle Shanahan and um our GM. Why is my name gonna blank on me?
Mm-hmm.
Our GM.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
John Lynch.
John Lynch. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, got some new perks.
What's up, Carcast?
Carcast.
Yo,
He's in
what's
the
good?
building.
What's good,
Channing
man?
First
Tatum.
time on the stream, man. How you been?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you, Corey? How are you, John Jay?
Good. I
Good.
was, yeah, I was on YTC stream earlier, and
Yeah,
they
I
were.
just did the round. I just did the round check with CG, so I'm back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I was on YTC streams before I came up here, and they were like, they're all roasting me in the chat, calling me an Eagles fan.
One
But
thing I have to say, I'm an undercover Eagles fan, like John Jay said.
yeah. Speaking of that, like YTC, I said a joke. I said a joke that I dated a girl who was an Eagles fan, and I said she wanted me to tell all Giants fans that they own the Giants, and then he was like, hey, at least the Giants won more Super Bowls than your team. I said, don't talk about my Niners. He said, oh, you're an Eagles. I said, you were talking about my team, and then everyone in the chat started like messing with me.
Oh my God, Jalen Hurts interception. This guy's so.
Well, I need the Commanders to win. Like I'm
They
doing awful.
probably look at the score. It's like 20-14. They're putting up a fight.
Yep.
Jalen Hurts already threw a pick. This guy's sad.
You know what? It's like, hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm muting my mic and turning my TV on so it don't yell at you.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Carcat. What's your name now?
Oh, you can just call me Carcast. Sorry, I forgot to change
Carcast.
my name in the studio.
It's Carcast. Corey is a.
I know.
My bad.
I'm looking at a new name.
My bad, Corey. It's my fault.
I went to the game last night.
Yeah, I mean,
I was at the game,
that's.
and I got to meet a lot of players.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that. Like, did anyone come up to you or something? Like, where were you exactly in the stadium? Front seats.
I was in the 100 seats. I was on row 26, section 126. I was
That's
in end zone area.
that's cool. Hey, when the Niners score, you're right there. Man. I hope you had fun, man. That's
Yep.
for a lot of fans. It's like once in a lifetime experience, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a great day, man. How's the weather?
It was cold, but
Yeah.
hey,
Hey,
when I first got there, we was late getting there.
the cold games are the best games. They're like it's like the game at Lambeau last year.
When I first got there, I was late, so I was walking up to the stadium, and I'm looking. I said, "Oh man!" I'm looking at the big TV screen up there
Did you see like Fred Warner walking past you, Debo?
I didn't get to see Debo or Fred Warner. I got to meet. I got to I took pictures with Hufanga
You took a picture with them?
Yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
I just saw it for whatever the reason it's not showing on my computer, so I have to open up the app.
Dude, that's insane. The fact that you got Hufunga to come to you is pretty cool, man. That's actually insane.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, what happened? My cousin, he knows Aaron Banks, and he told Aaron Banks that we was coming up there, and Aaron Banks, said, "Okay, I'll get y'all. How many of y'all?" We told him how many, 6 of us. So he said, "I'll give y'all some passes. Y'all come downstairs, and you can meet some of the players." I said, "Cool." When we went down there, we was standing there. First, they came walking by. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Who was the first?
So you
First.
do have connections.
Oh, Juwan Jennings. He was the first.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Juwan Jennings. He was the first. He
Man,
came walking by.
yeah.
That's it.
Hey Corey, my bad to interrupt you, but I, I was looking at my Instagram on my desktop for whatever the reason. Like you left me a message, but it says the messages have disappeared. I went on my Instagram, and now it doesn't want to show. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Just swipe up.
I don't understand this technology stuff,
Just swipe up.
but damn. What's
You
wrong?
gotta
I
swipe
tried
up.
to do it again. It's hard.
I
John, you
know.
gotta swipe up because your messages are hidden.
What?
You gotta swipe down, like swipe up on your latest messages.
What?
He said you got to
Swipe,
swipe
swipe
down.
down and back up.
Okay,
Like
hold on.
go,
Hold
like
on.
swipe up.
Hold on. I'm
Oh,
getting a little confused right now.
oh, you're on your computer, right? Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I don't use the app because
Oh, you don't use your phone?
yeah.
Cause I do it on my phone, so like I don't know how it works
I
on a
know
computer.
I have it was a gift. What's it in Apple? In Apple Touch, iTouch, whatever.
Bam! There's Corey with Hufunga right there.
Yeah, I saw
Yep.
it, but for whatever. Oh, here we go.
Dude, that's insane. Wait, you like when was that? Like was it after the game or like before?
After the game.
Dude, that's insane.
All right, hold on.
Wait, how'd you get
So
him
is
after the
this?
game? Did you just like walk up? Like, was he like passing you or what happened?
So is
Well,
that Ominahu?
that's look like John Jennings.
That's Juwan Jennings? Dude, it
I think.
actually does look. It does. It looks like him. Dang, Corey, I'm jealous.
Yeah. What happened was, like I said, my cousin, he knows Aaron Banks. Aaron Banks came to his senior. He had football. He played football for El Cerrito High School, and he told Aaron Banks that we were coming to the game, and Aaron Banks said, "Okay, how many?" 6 of us. He said, "Okay, I'll send you some passes. Y'all come down after the game. Y'all come down, and you'll get to meet some players." So we did that. We went down, and we standing in this area, and when the players come out their locker room to go to the bus or go wherever they gotta go, they was coming through. So first person came by through was John Jennings, and he. I said, we said, Juwan Jennings. And he walked right up to us like this, took a picture, then he left, and then one more. Saw McGlinchey go by. I said, "What's up?" Hand pound him. Um, then after him, I don't know who this guy was. I was trying to see him by face, and I just like, man, I want to know who he is. He kept on walking. I'm like, I know who is
That's
he? Which
insane.
one is he? He's a player. Because you could tell that he had the big old gold chain. He had a gold chain on.
No way. Let's go. Commanders are winning 23-14.
But yeah, I need the Commanders.
Yep.
To,
I hope the Eagles
whatever.
lose.
I don't know
Screw
what's
the
wrong.
Eagles, man. Screw the Eagles. I hope they go
Man,
last
I
in their
picked the
division.
Eagles. Man, I did bad on this pick 'em.
Dude,
I did
the
real bad.
Commanders,
But
they're making a comeback in Philadelphia, so my God.
so then Spencer Buford came, and I was talking to him. I wanted to mess with him. I wanted to ask him a question and say, "Do you remember when you did the interview with CG?" With CG, but then right then that's when Fonga coming, and then Fonga came, and I'm like, "Who Fonga?" He came up, and I said, he gave me a pound, shook his hand, and I said, "Can I get a picture with you?" And he said, "Sure."
Wait, what did he give you, like a fist bump?
Well, no, like it's hard to do yourself.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's cool.
And then he's like, "Nice to meet you." Now I told him I was up there. He said, "Well, happy belated birthday." And then we took the picture.
I love
And
Hafunga, man. He's so humble.
I said, "Oh, thank you for that winning interception." I said, "Thank you."
What did he say after that?
He said, "Oh, you welcome." He said, he started cracking up, saying, "You welcome."
Dude, that's so cool. You got to meet all those players. My
And
God.
then McGlinchey came by, and I just pounded him. He like just looked at it like this, like.
Yeah, my bad, Corey. I don't know what's wrong with my Instagram.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure it out, but whatever.
And
Yeah.
then Robbie Gold came, and he came, and he was walking real fast, and I tried to get a picture with him, but he was walking so fast.
Wait, so was this all like before the pressers?
It was after the game.
All right, so before the. All right.
And then so he just shook my hand, and he kept on walking. And then Aaron Banks came, and Aaron Banks, we took pictures, and then the guard, let's go in more deeper, because he knew my brother. He stopped at my brother's store. He said, "Oh, come on more deeper in here, come on." And so we got more. So where Jimmy came out. And we said, I was like, "Jimmy." Jimmy looked over there and was like,
Oh man, Jimmy Garoppolo.
"Yep." And then first Cal came out. I said, "Cal," and John Lynch, hey.
Oh boy.
And then after John Lynch and Cal, but now you was standing there. I didn't see him. He had a hood like this with another like over his face like this. I didn't see him, and my cousin was like, "There go Brandon Ayuk with his family right there." And then looked and said, "Yep, that is him." And I was like, "Brandon Ayuk."
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy to be standing so far from all these players. And then George Kittle came out and, "What's up, George Kittle?" He looked over and then Nick Bosa came out, but Nick Bosa ignored us. I was like, "Nick Bosa." He kept on looking at his girlfriend. "Nick Bosa." I was trying to get him to come over and take a picture with him. My name, my brother, like, that nigga both. I thought nigga both were black. No. Every time I hear y'all on TV or hear y'all, my brother, cause he's not a 49er fan. He just came to come, and he was like, "What's that thing y'all doing?" Every time they make a first down, the fans go, "What the hell?" Yup. We kept on going, yup. He's like, "What is that?" I said, "That's something new. We didn't do that. Used to do that, and then so that's something new to me. And I can't hear it when I'm on TV. When they on TV." And then we stayed there till they closed the doors. So that's the last person. We didn't get to see Debo leave. Didn't see Fred Warner leave. We missed them. Because where we were standing, there was a lot of people like this. So when we were standing back here to the back here, someone will come that our way. Someone will go the opposite way. Vernon Skill came out the wrong door. He was supposed to come out this door. He came out the other door over here, and he said, "Oops, I came out the wrong way." But it was fun. And I forgot. I saw the game sometime on the big screen. Sometimes I could, because it's not easy for me to hop up. So when they sometimes on big plays, the fans hop up and you can't see. I'm like, and I can't hop up as good. I'm not as young I used to be. And hopping up and coming up, it takes me a while to hop up. I had to push my brother, and when we leaving, my brother and them had to help me get up out of that chair.
Man, that sounds like so much fun, though, Corey.
Yeah.
I agree.
One of these days, I got to get to a game. I mean, well, first things first, my daughter's moving out of country Wednesday at 3 a.m.
Mm.
It's like, really? But it's an opportunity. They don't have any living expenses. They're both going to be GMs of a resort in Belize, and all the money they're getting paid, they can just bank. So I wish I had an opportunity like that when I was 21 years old,
And then, boy, I didn't do. I did badly on this pick'em.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
Oh yeah,
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about it.
I did.
Oh, come on, John Jay. You get 3 losses, you get mad, dude. Come on.
I'm 5-8. I'm 5-8.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry.
I'm 6-7.
You see, last week, I could have done really well, but the Raiders, they blew a 10-point lead. The Falcons could have won the game, and they fumbled the ball back to the Chargers. And then I forgot the other game because I was that frustrated. But I took a lot of upsets, and I was wrong. So I need to get that victory with the Commanders tonight.
What's up, Crazy Juice? You picked the commies?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
well, I'm 8-5, and I picked the Kegels. So
yeah. So they're losing right now, 23-14. Hopefully, it stays that way.
It's 23-21 now.
I was on YTC stream, and that guy No Cap was like bringing up old bullshit. Like last year when the 49ers, I'm going to tell you something that I don't want to talk about, but when the 49ers lost to the Rams last year in the NFC Championship game, I think all of us were really angry that how that game ended. And I was on YTC stream, and I should have left and just did my stream, and I lost my temper on YTC stream. And then I apologized to YTC. Then,
All right, I'm back. My bad.
Then, since that, that little, tantrum, like, that guy No Cap, continues to bring it up. But again, I don't go on YTC stream to, have anything instigated. But they always, for whatever they try to push my buttons, So.
Oh, touchdown Eagles, Devontae Smith.
Ah, damn.
23-21 Eagles, but they're still like 14 minutes.
I just looked at the score because I don't have ESPN or Amazon. I'm not going to support that.
Plus, it's also expensive. Screw that.
You don't have to pay. Apparently, like, Brandon on YTC's channel, right?
What?
Do you know Brandon on YTC's channel?
Yeah, Undisputed.
Yeah, he there's a free link in your web browser. It's called streameast.live, where you can watch all the games for free.
I stay away from those stuff because
Yeah,
I
know there could be like bugs and everything.
Yeah, viruses, and you want because I remember one time, this was in 2010, and I didn't understand the computer because that was my first ever computer. Like I said, I did not grow up with money, so that was my first ever computer. So there was these things called pop-ups, and like if you accidentally click on them, it takes you to these sites that are not appropriate for anyone, and not just about anyone. And so those things really harm your computer, your laptop. So we took it to Geek Squad, and they said all right, and because they know how to do that, they said be really careful with these pop-up ads. And I know there are a lot of these
interception.
By who?
Eagles.
All right, get ready to get 5-9.
I'm probably gonna do the pick'ems next week.
Yeah. So this is what it is. So
Hey, Steelers actually won a game against the Saints.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I picked the Aints, but it was at Pittsburgh. That's my
I know,
bad.
oh my gosh, the Steelers won, and that messed me up.
And Josh Allen had to choke at the end of the game.
And and then I had the Bills. Like I said, you know what? I'm not worried about, because even if Case Keenum is not as a bad quarterback than most people. He has a 28-30 record. He's not that bad as a quarterback. But
that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
He choked. He threw 2 interceptions in the end zone.
And they were both to Patrick Peterson.
Yeah.
And then I picked
And who saw the Cardinals winning? Like I said, oh my gosh! I said I did not know who's going to win.
I picked the Rams because I didn't know that.
And TRL was in here. He said, "Dude, just take the Rams, John Jazz. All right, I'm taking the Rams." And then they won by 10 points.
Yeah.
Hey, the Cardinals have screwed me every week. I have not won a Cardinals game.
You know why? I mean,
because I either pick them because I think they're going to win and then they lose, and then I pick the other team because I think they're going to lose and they win.
Yep.
In all fairness, if Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp played that game, it would have been much closer.
Oh man, I cannot believe it is what
Cooper Kupp got me 1 point in fantasy. God damn it,
dude! He might be gone for a while.
Yeah, with the ankle.
You might want to look at picking up someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, who do we got? Who do we got down here?
We got Wolf.
Oh,
Niners.
sweet.
9 game Wolf Cats.
Oh, I thought that was Niners all damn day.
Niners all damn day. Shout out to Niners all damn day.
Right? Am I right?
That guy's name is awesome. Niners all damn day.
Yep.
This is Niner Wolfcast, right?
I don't know. I mean, it's a nice shiny symbol versus my old rusty one, but I've been a fan for 37 years, so I think mine kind of should be old and rusty.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh,
49ers beat the
Hello?
Redskins all damn day.
It's Niner Wolfcast,
all right,
right?
I got you guys. Yes, sir.
Yep. Yeah.
There he
How you guys doing?
is. The famous
The
It's the first
famous.
time I heard you talk.
the famous Niner Gang Wolfcast.
Oh
What's up,
yes.
bro? I haven't heard you
Gotcha.
talk.
What?
Yeah, I picked the
Crazy.
Rams to win, too.
How are you?
How's everybody doing, man?
Not
Good.
so good.
I'm good. How are you?
I was
Not
accused.
so good. Wait, who?
I was accused of being an Eagles fan. On
Because
another train.
you are, John.
Hey,
I am not an
I,
Eagles
yeah,
fan.
I always knew you were a closet Eagles fan, man.
I am not an Eagles fan.
Oh, here we go.
Dude,
I
I
am-
said it. I said I would rather call the cone phone and hang out with Chardal than ever root for the Eagles, and they still at that stream did not. So I was like, whatever.
I am a New York
Hang
Devils
out with
fan.
Chardal.
Dude, like, hey, like they were being relentless, you know. And it was really, and basically, I was saying the joke to ITC, and I said this. I dated. I told. This is why I told. I dated a girl, and she was an Eagles fan, and she wanted me to tell you that the Giants are going to go down. And then he was talking about, hey, at least my team won more Super Bowls than your team. So he was talking about the Niners. I defended my team. And he said, oh no, you're an Eagles fan now. Then everyone's just like, you know, like he has a damn nerve. So
Oh no.
sorry.
What's the topic on everybody's mind right now?
We've been talking about, some of them been talking about our pick'ems.
Hufunga got
Oh,
his
okay.
fourth pick of the year.
Man, I'm telling you, Hufunga, he's got them instincts, and he's got that God-given in the right place at the right time, which you just can't coach. You can't coach that.
Yeah, man, definitely. I told you guys, man, like some people just have an eye for the ball. Like that's a talent that some people have and a lot of people don't. And one thing, like I was gonna talk about it on my show, but you guys are hearing it here first, man, because a lot of people are wondering what the hell is going on with the Funga. They're trying to blame it on concussion and stuff like that. And I'm like, I hope you guys realize, Hafunga kind of took the league by storm. And now, nobody kind of knew who he was. And now these other coordinators are being able to scheme stuff up to prevent him from, having as much success. So I think that's why he's taken a little bit of a step back. It's just
Also,
they're scheming up for him now.
Chris
Makes
Collinsworth
sense.
said Fred Warner.
Right.
Chris Collinsworth said
Someone
Fred
robbing
Warner's the
someone.
best screen defender in the NFL.
Right.
Like,
Guess what, man? I know you're a special team guy, so I got to shake your man's hand. Robbie
Yeah,
Gold.
yeah, he shook Robbie Gold's hand. So
I didn't get. He didn't want to stay to take a picture. I wanted to take a picture with him. But he didn't want to stop to take a picture.
So last year I had AJ Highsmith Jr., who was a scout for the Niners from 2013 to 2016, and then he's been one of their head scouts in Buffalo, and they were very high on Ufunga, but the 40 time, some scouts and general managers take the 40 time very serious. And they're like, we're going to pass on Ufunga. So they passed them up, they passed them up in the 4th round, and then they passed them up in the 5th round. And they said if Ufunga fell to the 6th round, they might have drafted him. But he did not fall to the 6th round. and the Niners picked him up. And I asked him, so because I really liked Ufunga, and I asked him, "What do you think about this kid from USC we just drafted?" He said, "Yeah." He said 4 teams called the Bills to see if they really wanted him, and they were like, "Oh, we're kind of interested." They were also in the fence, and when they went to the 49ers, those teams, I'm not gonna say which teams, but they regretted it. They have regretted it for not picking them up. So good for us. That's good for us. And the Bills, they could have had, Ufunga on their team, but they said, no, thank you. Shout out to that scout.
Oh, it's 29-1, 21 now.
Well, so the 40 time is pretty much. I think Dion said it best. The 40 time is the underwear Olympics, dude. I mean, when it comes to the 40-yard dash, I want to see him in full uniform, pads, helmet, everything, cleats, running it on grass into a headwind.
Well, there you go too. I mean, that's another aspect where everybody wants to say Hafunga's lacking, but
I know it's coming from.
Mm-hmm. I know,
it's my car. Sorry.
Oh,
no worries. So a lot of people forget that the reason why they do the 40-yard dash, it has nothing to do with football. It's basically how fast, because basically it's for special teams players. That's what they want to see, how fast you're able to go from kick to where they catch the ball, and that's what the 40 time is there. It's
basically how agile you are.
So that's basically all it is, because
and your athleticism.
Because
yeah,
because I remember John Ross, who I think had a 4.3 something, and then after he finished the 40-yard dash, he got a hamstring injury. But he was still drafted, and they didn't really do nothing with the Bengals. I don't know.
The thing with some receivers they can't maintain that like Debo. Debo's fast, but he can't maintain stamina.
See,
he's got burst.
He's got
burst, but he can't maintain that speed forever.
What's his name? Debo. I don't know what his 40-yard was, but if he gets open space, man, the guy can run. The guy can run.
He can run, but he gets tired easily.
So,
well, let's talk about so Jerry Rice. His thing, he wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the biggest. He was the baddest, though. We'll say that right now. But he could get up to full speed, so fast. There was no defensive back in the league that could hang with him.
Yep. When that ball
he's out there running with horses, man.
When that ball's up in the air, Jerry Rice gets faster. You put that ball up in the air, and plus, Jerry,
that's what happens.
Jerry
that's what happens when you run with horses.
Long stride, too. That long feet stride when he runs. Yeah. Yeah, but I did bad on these pickles. I'm 6 and 7.
Yeah, I'm 8 and 5, and if the Eagles win, I'm 9 and 5.
I'll be 5. I'll be 5 and 9 if the Eagles win. I took a lot of teams, a lot of upsets, because I didn't want to copy everybody. So,
hey, remember I had 1 week I was 4 and 12. It was my first losing pick'ems record in a decade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You guys said the Eagles are up now?
No, it's 23. It's 23-21 commies.
Yep.
Commies have the ball at the Philadelphia 34 with 9 minutes left.
Hey, the divisional games, it doesn't matter who they are. Divisional games are the toughest. Of course, we beat the Rams because we own them. We beat Seattle. I don't know if Seattle is going to be good by the time we play them, because oh my gosh, they made Tom Brady.
Come on.
They made Tom Brady look really good on that that super early, because they were in Germany. They made Tom Brady look so good.
Dude, I hope we wallop them. I hope we straight up take like a bat and just beat that sea chicken. I mean, when it comes down to it, I want to blow that. That's one team I want to blow them out, because then all the fans are like, then all the fans will just shut up.
I know.
You know.
I don't. It's so weird. Like,
100%.
Who you
so
think we
weird.
gonna face?
Like,
Are we gonna face Colt McCoy? Or are we gonna face
That's gonna be Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray?
I would
Yeah, it
rather
was just
I
a
would rather
hamstring.
face the mighty midget.
The mighty midget, Mighty Mouse.
Dude, Jalen Hurts, 14 for 22, 126 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 INT. How are these guys ranking him as one of the top 4 quarterbacks in the league? Who's what? Garbage.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wish I could watch it right now. Damn.
Is
I mean, Heineke's 16 for 28, 199 and a pick, no touchdowns.
Come on, Heineke, get him, man. I like Heineke. He's got that fighting spirit, man.
26 to 21 now.
That's
Oh,
right.
hell no. Wait, so the commies scored?
Yeah, a field goal. They're at 5 now.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
There's still
all they need,
7:38 left in the
keep going.
game, though. The Eagles could drive.
Come on, Ron Rivera.
YTC
So do we got a
actually
game?
doing this game, ain't he?
Do we got a game on the table right now for the pick'em?
Right now, if I pick the Eagles to win.
I picked the Eagles. I picked the Eagles. Worst case scenario, I'm 8-6, but you know.
Well, I'm gonna be 6. If the Eagles win, I will go 7-7.
I'm picking the Commanders, man. Just because I want them. I want them to whoop that ass. And I like Heineke.
Hey, I don't
understand
I want
why
the
they went.
Eagles, but I want the Eagles to be on a high when they go in the playoffs. So when they face a real team and they get whooped, you know they'll be down in the dumps.
Cowboys round 2. The 2020, the 2021 Cowboys.
Well, I'm honestly hoping we win our division, which I mean, considering how we played last night, my hopes aren't gone, but they're not very high right now. If the offense could get going early in the game and get us up and then keep it rolling, I would be way more confident about that. But winning the division and getting a home game in the playoffs, I think that's pretty important this year. Last year we were a better road team than we were a home team, but this year our home record's better than our road record.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think, man, what's going on with Debo, I think he's going to turn it on towards the end part of the season, and especially rolling into the playoffs, man. As long as they help him out schematically, because he's getting a lot of bad publicity right now. But all the plays where you saw him get the ball, man, they were all getting blown up before he had a chance to do anything. So how are you going to blame him for that?
I know yesterday, hey, David, you were there. Remember what the question about Albuquerque Turkey said? It was a little bit disappointed, how Debo wasn't, a big factor. And then I asked him, like, we got McCaffrey. Elijah Mitchell came back. Elijah Mitchell had a good game. Brandon Ayuk had 6 catches for 84 yards. He did fumble the ball, did drop the pass, but it just too many players now. And so that's why, like, Debo, and again, like, every week's going to be different. I'm not saying his production is going to drop down, but when, like, I think McCaffrey, maybe that check down guy and that screen guy, he'll still run the football a little bit. But yeah, Albuquerque Turkey really brought up something very interesting. That don't be surprised if Debo's production does go down because we do run the football. That's the main thing of the offense. But we'll see
Well,
what happens again.
I mean, McCaffrey, I expect to see Shanahan as he's going do different things with him because he's one hell of an athlete.
Yeah.
So I expect, in the coming weeks, I expect to see McCaffrey lining up in the slot. I expect him to be all over the field. But it's kind of like Kyle's slowly integrating him in. I mean, he only had 2.7 yards per carry average this last game.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been in the offense as long as Mitchell. Mitchell knows to hit the sliver and hit the gas.
Yeah.
So, and McCaffrey might be looking for more of an open hole, but he'll learn to hit that sliver, weasel his way on out of there and get upfield. But
yeah, like that's one thing that like what Albuquerque Turkey will brought up, and it does make a lot of sense. Why Debo had like 2 catches, 24 yards. Debo had 4 rushes for 27 yards. So, he still had 6 touches. But when McCaffrey's there, Elijah Mitchell, it's going to take away because now we have 2 running backs who can now carry the load and we don't have to rely on Debo. So his carries are going to drop of running the football. And as long as what's his name, IU continues to produce, his numbers are going to go down as well. So as I mentioned, it's not that Debo's awful. It's just that it's just so many players, so many playmakers.
Well, what too is a lot of the defense is keying on Debo now.
Holy moly!
What?
I'm looking at the time of possession for this game. At this point, the Washington Commanders are us. They've owned the ball for 36 minutes.
What happened?
Fumble?
Yeah, Eagles played this receiver just fumbled the ball and Washington
they picked it up. Oh, thank you.
I mean, he was going down the score if the guy held on the ball. Unless they ruled an incomplete pass and he didn't have enough of the ball. Let's see. Boom. He got it. He going down. He controlled it. Yeah, it's a fumble because he got up. He had it. He went to the ground. If he stayed on the ground, he'd been cool. But then he tried to get up and try to run with it. And the guy came up behind him and hit him. Hit the ball out of his head.
So Washington has 143 rushing yards, and they have ran the ball 42 times.
Oh yeah.
3.4 yards. That's nothing to be proud of. But when you run the football, you do really control the tempo. The Eagles, who have Jalen Hurts, he has 6 carries, 28 yards. Miles Sanders, 11 carries, 52 yards. But as a whole, only 92 yards. So people underestimate running the football. When you run the football, and I've said this.
Smart range
and I've said this many times. Like if you run the football, open up the play action, because that throw to Ray McCloud was the pocket broke down and Jimmy did something that we criticized. He takes the sack. He rolled out. Saw that Ray McCloud basically cut and then burst down the field, and Jimmy saw that, threw the ball for a 33-yard pass.
Yep.
So,
And boy, us fans, we were so upset with the referees.
Yeah. Corey, you were at the game. What was the atmosphere after Greenlaw got kicked out of the game?
Oh, we was cussing out the referees. We was like, "Oh, boo, you mother! Oh yeah, that's bullshit. He was a runner. He is a runner.
Yeah,
he's not the quarterback." And then we like, okay, But now you gonna eject him? Oh bullshit!
I thought they gave him a warning because like they said, oh, his next warning's out, and then he got ejected.
He got ejected. They ejected. They didn't give him no
Yeah,
warning.
man, you gotta get a warning, man.
And then we was like, what about the hit on Brandon Ayuk? Y'all didn't throw no flag. Yeah, it was a helmet to helmet. You didn't throw no flag on the guy for hitting Brandon Ayuk. And you didn't kick him out. And then Devo, he got a face mask. Guy grabbed his face mask, did like this, pulled him down. We're like, where's the flags, motherfuckers? Where's the flags? Come on. He's right.
Yeah. That's what I said, man.
I'm like, okay, if you gonna throw one flag on one person, you throw a flag on every one of them. You know?
Yep.
We treat it the same.
100%.
We equal.
How much time is left in that game?
Let's see. Hold on. Okay, it's 3:36.
Come on, Commanders! I need to get at least 6.
Okay, they punted the ball back to the Eagles.
Did anybody put money on this game?
No,
I didn't put no money.
Damn it, man.
Oh man,
we probably would have won racks on racks.
Yeah.
So now Eagles got to go down the field and score a touchdown.
Now, I always bet that Nick Bosa is gonna get 1 sack every game, and you know, I always do well on those bets. It's the easiest bet because Nick Bosa had 9.5 sacks. 9.5 sacks. Is he?
What app or website or what?
And boy, it didn't.
No, just with my friends. Just with my friends. They say, "Oh no, he's not gonna have no sack." I have friends who are Raider fans who don't like the Niners.
That'd be a badass parlay right there. Bet the 49ers money line, and then Bosa to have a sack. Elijah Mitchell would run for 30+ yards.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good parlay right there.
Yeah.
Triple your money.
Yeah, I picked the Raiders to win, and they lost.
Oh, I'm glad I took the calls. I said I'm not taking the Raiders anymore. Raiders are frauds.
I
can't.
I thought with the coach firing the coach and everything, and the new guy going in, I thought the Raiders almost put it on, but they lost.
Hey, that's the logical way to see it, right? But you know, knowing the Raiders and their history, they're not a very logical, practical team, man. And I love it. Can't stand the Raiders.
George Kittle, Jimmy Garoppolo, Christian McCaffrey, Kyle Juszczyk are at the Warriors game. That's cool.
Okay, 4th down. The Raiders, you gotta go for it. 4th down.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go eat dinner with the fam real quick.
Okay.
So I gotta tap out.
All right.
You guys have a great night. All right.
You too.
For sure,
Take it easy, bro.
You guys take care.
Yeah, then.
I don't even know how to exit.
you just press leave studio.
I don't see it anywhere. Let me see.
It's basically like a red circle with an X, and underneath it says leave studio.
Yeah, it doesn't have that option.
On the bottom of the screen, kind of towards the right.
Oh, way at the bottom. If you're on your phone,
it doesn't give me that option.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you're on your phone, it's on. If you're on your computer, it's on the right. It's still down on the bottom.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I had to double tap. All right, guys, have a great night, man.
All right.
Take care.
Um. Yeah.
Mhm.
Where was it? Oh. Cooper Cup, is that a high angle spring or is it for the Rams? Do you have a hot angle spring
I
or
know,
is it
cause yeah, I remember when the Niners, beat up the Rams. McVay still had Cooper Cup out there. Then he got hurt, and then he played against the Buccaneers, and then he got hurt again. And I feel bad for Cooper Cup because I feel like he's another player that McVay is just running through the ground.
Yeah, he got hurt last night? Yeah.
So so I won't be surprised if Cooper Cup, like if this is the last time, like this is the best of Cooper Cup. Because I remember back-to-back seasons when, no, actually 3 seasons in a row, Todd Gurley was over 1,100 rushing yards, averaging like 400, 500 receiving yards. And one year he had 15 rushing touchdowns, 5 receiving touchdowns. And then in his fourth year under McVay, he had over 200 something carries and barely 800. Like he was averaging 3 yards a carry. And then he went to Atlanta, and then that was the last time people saw Todd Gurley. But Todd Gurley came in the league with a surgically repaired leg from, I think, Georgia Tech. So yeah, he wore him out. Matthew Stafford, like last year, threw 607 passes. This year, he's having some issues throwing the football, and that's the reason why, like, they got lucky. They got that Super Bowl because, like,
Mhm.
I don't see Matthew Stafford finish out that new contract he got, and now Cooper Cup, like, you're worrying these players out. So
He
that's
got
the
hurt yesterday.
yeah
First, when I asked my phone, it made it like he got a broken leg. But I
yeah.
was looking today, and
Yeah.
it's high sprained ankle.
Let me check the score of the football game.
It's still 26 to 21.
Well, 2 minute the 2 minute warning. Washington
Yeah.
has the ball. Let's see how many timeouts Philadelphia has. Jeez, I hope I get my trap game correctly. Let's see. Commanders.
Yeah, I did my, what's the name today? My dialysis.
Yeah, dialysis. How, how'd that go, man?
And it
Yeah, I
goes
was.
so good. My arm was hurting. Started.
Ooh.
They started doing it, and it was doing good first. And I did a little hiccup, and all of a sudden, boom, his arm started hurting.
Mm,
And they tried to see if they could get it to stop hurting.
mm-hmm,
But when, so they said, well, we'll try
mm-hmm.
again Wednesday.
You know, I don't want to bring this up because again, I don't want to talk about non-football stuff. But uh, David, you live in Utah, but in the last like 6 years, like that's why I'm not a big fan of politicians. But they were trying to close clinics down. I said, so it's kind of sad that the voters voted that away because people like I know people who some of them have to go like once a week. Some people go like once a month, and in very rare cases, like some people have to go like twice a week. It's like that very severe case, and it's really sad that you have a lot of dumb people that don't know what they're talking about because yeah,
You talking about dialysis?
yeah, they're trying to close clinics down, and I'm like, wow, really? And I remember in 2018 they tried to do that, and then 4 years later they tried to do it again. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what are they trying to do? Luckily, the voters are not stupid. They're not stupid. Like any type of like here like we have an emergency clinic where I live nearby. You don't need the like if you're not feeling well, you can go to the emergency clinic, and it's like 75% of what it is if you cannot afford to go to a hospital. So it's an emergency clinic. It's not like you call, make an appointment. So whenever I'm like suffering from like a real emergency, I go over there. They fix me up, and it's 75% of whatever it is. So it saves me a lot of money because like I can't afford insurance because got to pay that. But yeah, so and I remember I know a nurse, like a buddy of mine. Like he became, I don't know why he became a nurse, but he became a nurse, and he was telling me, dude, they were trying to close, our clinic where I work and all the patients, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what's wrong with people, like why they want to close, because even though it's not like a real like one of these great hospitals, it's a clinic, it's an emergency clinic. You don't need if you're not feeling well, or if you're like, oh my gosh, my kid's a little lower, let me drive him over there to yeah, see if it is.
Eagles, man, got the Washington had kickball, and he gave the Heineke gave up on the play. He went down, and an Eagle player came and slammed his body into the quarterback. Now gave him a first down.
So the Commanders got the automatic first down.
Yep.
Okay, I'm happy
because of a personal foul.
Mm-hmm. Now all the Eagles fans, look, the only reason why you guys won because the referees cheated. RAC big play Slay.
Yeah. Franchise.
All right, so I was listening to DTS, and the Warriors are 5-8. Man, looks like the Warriors are not going to go to the championship this year. Last year was a weird year. Last year was a weird year for the Niners.
And then Green Bay won. They beat the Cowboys.
Oh yeah. Oh, how did they blow? Like,
I'm
basically,
like, oh man.
The Cowboys lost. I picked the Seahawks to beat the Buccaneers, but I forgot that the defense the of the Seahawks are at the bottom in the league. So Tom Brady, for him, like he looked like old Tom Brady. But if the Seahawks had like maybe like a mid, like up in the top 20, then maybe they would have won. But I always forget. So, man, we'll see what happens. Like I will always, yeah.
Still a lot of game left, John Jay.
So, come on, Commanders, win so I can be.
They won, unless they do like Buffalo did and fumble the ball.
Oh, look at this on Twitter. Deshaun Goldston against the Cardinals. He was a hard hitter.
Yep.
And let's see, come on, likely missing this week because of.
I saw you on AZ this morning.
Yeah, I was talking to him for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got on there too. He's like, oh, another 49er fan got on me.
Yeah. Corey Davis, the GOAT, Corey Davis. Yep. I'm trying to get.
I was gonna go on. I said, he said, click the link if you want to come on. Anybody? Last time he did that link, and I said, can I come on? He said, you're a 49er fan. What do you want to come on here for?
That's what he said to you?
Yeah, then. So then when you got on there today, I like, oh, let me go ahead and click the link. I saw you got on there. See, when he said 49er fan, I was like, I looked at it, John Jay.
Yep. And like, yeah, never mind. Oh, they're showing some highlights of the Eagles and Commanders. It looks like the Commanders won. I'm happy.
Yep.
6-8. Wow. 6-8.
I'm 6-8 too.
Hold on a second. Is the game officially done?
It's
Yep.
like 40 seconds left.
5 seconds left now. For me.
Oh, 5 seconds. Yeah, ESPN.com is slow.
Oh, I gotta go print out week 11 next.
This is damn it. The reason I'm saying damn it's because I was gonna be 9-5, but nope.
All right, Joe, let me update my pick'ems. Hold on, wrong one.
Oh, Washington scored.
Oh,
With
It
5
doesn't
seconds.
matter. It doesn't matter anymore.
But what would they do?
They didn't even have to score. Oh my gosh.
They scored a
I did-
touchdown.
All right. So basically, week 7 was my worst week. I went 7-7. In week 18,
Hers look like he's really upset about this.
Oh wait, hold on.
Eagles are frauds.
Yeah, I
Eagles
knew
are
that.
frauds.
Yeah, I knew that. So hold on. So week 7, I was 7-7. Week 8, I was 11-4. Last week, I was 9-4. And then this is my worst week. So week 10 is my worst week.
When's the 15th? That's tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man. All right.
Wait till you see.
Yeah, he's gonna pop in a minute once he
Yep.
ends the stream. Oh man. Yep. I had a long day after I did my stream. I had to do some stuff. I'm a little bit tired. I have a headache for some reason. But yeah.
If my mother-in-law had called me out, I would have been late coming on here. I fell asleep. I was in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And my phone rang. I said, oh. Because I was really sitting there waiting for the roundtable, 49ers roundtable thing. For you,
Yeah.
DJ,
Mm-hmm.
come on. And I fell asleep.
Mm-hmm. They had Cardcast. That was cool.
Yeah.
I saw the end of it. And then there was another guy who I've never seen before. So I don't know where CG finds all these, like, you know. And again, I'm not complaining because, like, god damn, like, you know, like is he like Michael? Like, does he have a lot of time on his hands?
So the Bird Gang network, man, they you know, their network is pretty big, believe it or not. They know a lot of people. I know it don't sound like that, but they do.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm building my own network because I know, you know, there's a possibility that I could be demonetized by YouTube in the future because it is what it is. So I'm trying to build my own network. I have a little announcement. I'm not going to announce it, but I found out something where I can make a living without getting, you know, have to worry about my monetization from YouTube. But that is going to be under wraps until everything is confirmed. Like me and Shifty, we are working on something, like something permanent, you know. So yeah.
Yep. YTC. He's in
Is
the
he up in here? There he is. I popped over in your stream on my second device to say Eagles are frauds.
Yo, they're really frauds, yo.
I'm
The Eagles got exposed.
I'm gonna find BPS.
This is hilarious. Yeah, where is BPS?
I'm gonna go find him right now.
Where's BPS? And where's CG right now as well?
Wait.
Where's BPS?
Wait.
He talks so much shit just to lose to the commies.
Let me try to find his channel because he changed it to the franchise.
He talks so much shit just to lose to the commies.
What did he change his channel to?
The
I
franchise.
don't give a fuck, no. Hey, listen, after that game, we're beating the Eagles week 14 and we're sweeping the commies. I don't give a fuck.
Oh boy,
This division was mad winnable than I thought it was.
you're all pumped up, aren't you?
Yep. This game just proved the division is winnable as fuck. Mad winnable.
Oh, he's not on his channel.
He's hiding. Yep. Where you hiding? And also, where you're hiding is.
Oh yeah, let me find that dude.
Where you hiding?
Where
you hiding? Eagles are the worst. Yeah, that's a fact, yo. That's a fact. They're frauds, yo.
Where are you?
How did you do YTC on the pick'ems?
7-7, but still, I didn't give a fuck if I lost this game. I had the Eagles winning, but I didn't give a fuck.
8-6, buddy. I got.
At least I finished 500. I'm just glad I finished 500. There was a lot of
I
upsets
did
this
bad.
week.
I did 6-8.
Damn. Yeah, there was a lot of upsets this week. I don't blame anybody being mad this week. There was a lot of upsets.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm lucky I was at 500, so yeah, I finished 7-7.
YTC, I went to the game.
Yeah, so how was it, man?
It was good. I got to meet a lot of players.
You got to meet players?
Yeah,
What did you meet?
I met Hufanga.
Who?
I met Hufanga.
Funga.
Oh, you met Talanoa? All right. You met Talanoa?
Yep.
All right.
And I met
All right. Don't get John jealous now. I'll stop.
Spencer Buford.
Oh, I'm finding where you hide. I got some choice words to say.
But yeah,
I met
where you
Fuck all those teams on all the NFC. We the Kings. Where is that dude?
I met.
I'm getting him tomorrow on RJ stream. He'll be on RJ stream tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna get him.
He might be on Valix. Maybe Valix.
If he's not on Valor's stream, we're gonna get him tomorrow. He'll be on Giants Nation stream tomorrow. He'll pop over there, or he might not pop. He might actually go into hiding.
He probably will.
They actually ran up. They beat him 31-20, 32-21. Now they ran up the score on that garbage time TV. Ran up the score.
I met Aaron Banks.
Dean is gonna love going to work tomorrow.
Oh yep.
He's hiding too. I found his channel.
Where you hiding?
You're hiding. This guy right here. Cowboys lost. He said, "Cowboys lost." Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, I told you the Hurt business got decommissioned earlier than I thought. The Hurt business.
Eagles.
And also, where's TOP? He wasn't on the channel either. Where was TOP? This man over here slurping the Hurt business.
The AZ.
Frauds.
TRL. How you doing? It's gonna be 49ers and the AZ
Oh yeah, they'll play each other next week. Yeah.
in Mexico.
Yep. The battle of who gets eaten by the chupacabra.
Mexico.
That's right. We're playing in Levi's International.
So AZ.
Levi Internacional. Yeah.
Are we gonna play?
Internacional.
Are we gonna
Yeah,
play Kyler Murray? Are we
Or Colt
playing
45. Yeah. Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy?
Let's see if Valix is doing a diss video on the Eagles.
Nah, I'll make a diss video of the Giants win the Super Bowl. I'm definitely making a diss video on the media and the NFC East. I'm making a whole diss video.
This is the one where he's roasting Alabama. He said,
I'm making a whole
rolling?
diss
Are you
video.
still rolling now? Are you still rolling now?" I like Valix.
Hey, listen, I might actually, if we win the division, I might actually make a whole firing range on the entire division. Make a whole clip. You know what the fifth biggest guy does? Yeah, you roast people like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that type of video all over the NFC East.
All right, let's
The
find
entire
CG.
division gonna get clapped.
Let's see. Let's find CG. Let's see if he posted a video of his beloved Eagles.
Kyler should be back, but I don't care at this point. Hey, listen, man. I understand if the Call of Duty XPs are up this week. Just let him sit out this week and then put Colt 45. He does well against the Niners.
I don't get that. Like, video game comes out and he plays horrible. Get that.
Just put Colt 45. You're set. Once the XPs wear out, he'll come back in full focus mode. Once the XPs wear out.
Oh, looks like someone paid a bet to CG. I don't understand this Gatorade. Like when you lose, you pour Gatorade on your head if your team loses.
Yeah. Gatorade. That's a waste of. That's a waste of energy drink. That's the case.
I don't know.
You do the color of your team, so he made a bet with somebody.
Yeah.
This guy. If
only time I pour Gatorade on myself is if the Giants win the Super Bowl.
So you have to take red Gatorade and pour it on them. So
if we win a Super Bowl, I'll pour myself Gatorade on stream. Just like the coaches Gatorade celebration. I'll pour my heavily Gatorade if we win a Super Bowl on stream.
If the Charger would have beat us last night, then the CG would have to pour blue Gatorade on him.
Light blue, yeah, I know those. Light powdered blue, yeah. Or yellow, but yeah, one of the two.
The whole the walking on Legos bet is the worst though. I don't know if you guys have seen that one.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I know about walking on Legos from childhood trauma, but yeah, it's bad. Walking on Legos.
There's a method where you can walk on Legos where it doesn't hurt.
Wait, what?
I'm not going to give you the secret. Now, you want to hear something worse than walking on Legos? What? Walking on fire.
Of course. No doubt. Walking on glass too, but whatever.
Just the same thing. Walking on Legos. There is a system how you can walk on fire without feeling any pain, and I will give you the secrets about walking on fire. So,
all right.
What people don't know is like outside the fire, like basically like on the corners, it's the hottest part. So when you walk, you take very big steps, and what you do is, it's like you're running. So you don't put too much force on the step. So a lot of people are like, how can you walk on fire without feeling any pain? So what they do is they put themselves as close to the middle as possible. It's still going to hurt as hell, but you walk super quick, as fast as you can, and don't think about the pain.
There's a bet. There's a guys you guys would hate. It's called the "You Daddy" bet. What the?
I don't know.
What is the "You Daddy" bet?
I don't know.
Yeah. Not again. You gonna explain that? What's a daddy bet?
You daddy bet.
All I know is I got a bet with Austin Kidd for him to sing the Baby Shark theme if he loses one time to the Knicks.
There were other more what's the word I'm looking for? There's actually more hilarious songs that you can make him sing, and you chose the Baby Shark, whatever. No,
because it'd be hilarious to say. Hey, listen, I showed some sympathy. I was gonna probably make him sing Caillou or the Gummy Bear or the Teletubby theme.
Let's see.
I had more embarrassing, but I don't want to put Awesome Kid on.
I'm trying to think like a cartoon that will be like very hilarious and a little bit mean.
Barbie Girls song. I could have made him sing a lot of things.
That's one, but that's not a cartoon song.
No, but still, I told you. I show sympathy.
I told you there's a lot more.
I show sympathy, but yeah.
So a few weeks ago, before Halloween, I didn't know that Spencer Burford and Drake Jackson were interviewed by the Niners, and someone asked Spencer Burford and Drake Jackson, what is their favorite Disney movie? And Burford was like, easy, Toy Story. He just said Toy Story quickly.
Hey, listen, that was my shit growing up too, so I don't blame him.
And then he said, I gotta call Disney because I got a few choice words to tell them because that was cold blooded. He said that was cold blooded. Oh man. I only watch it because of Tom Hanks and
Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. Yeah, they're both in that.
Let's see. There was a movie where
and also
John
Jim
Good
Cousy.
John Goodman and David Spade. They did like a little cartoon where he becomes
I
a
remember
llama.
John Goodman from the Flintstones, and also
He becomes a
Monster
llama,
Inc. I remember that.
and John
As a kid.
Goodwin is like a farmer. It's like a
Mhm.
movie where he becomes an animal.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's that movie called.
I don't know either, but still. I remember him from the Flintstones. I remember that one film, that live-action Flintstone film.
Oh man, let's see.
I think on Thursday night we all picked
Mhm.
Atlanta to win, huh?
Yeah, and the Panthers pulled off big
Oh
upset.
my
Yeah.
goodness, that also messed me up. I'm 1.
Yeah.
I am 1 and
The
5.
Steelers game too. Also, the Steelers game
Yeah.
messed me up as well.
Yeah.
My favorite Disney movie is, it's not a cartoon. It's The Little Giants. I like that movie.
Yeah, very. I'm sure you do.
Hmm?
I'm sure you do.
You've never seen that movie?
The Little Giants. Oh yeah, that.
You never seen that?
Yeah, I've been seeing it on a daily basis for the last 5 years before this season.
Wow. John Madden is in it. The real.
But yeah, Little Giants. Yeah, I've
the
been seeing
real-
that for the last 5 years.
A real defensive player of New York, played for the Buffalo Bills. You know, he was on that movie too. Let's see what else.
Okay. I chose Seattle to beat Tampa Bay.
And also your daddy's.
Tampa Bay was also another upset. Yeah.
And also your
I took
daddy's.
Seattle.
What's his name? Emmett Smith. The Giants daddy.
Also, your other daddy, Michael Irvin, old ass, before he started looking like he smoked cocaine on a regular.
So YTC, John Jay, who you choose out of Seattle, Tampa Bay? Did you choose Tampa Bay?
I took Seattle. Like, oh my gosh, whatever.
Seattle? Oh yeah, I took Seattle too. And Tampa Bay pulled off. Hey, listen, there's a stat line now that's saying ever since Giselle divorced Brady, now he's 2-0. Ever since the divorce.
So,
David, who did you choose?
For who?
Seattle and Tampa
The
Bay.
Succaneers and the
I chose the Bucks.
You got that one right.
Yeah, you got that one right.
The Sea Chickens and the Succaneers.
So here's something funny. I like watching Pat McAfee. You know, he is goofy. You know, but apparently Tom Brady divorcing his wife saved him $350 million. So I don't know what happened between them, but apparently that there was a little thing in their marriage. And again, remember, you know, when you get married, you have to sign a contract. So apparently because Giselle, you know, was the breadwinner of that, you know, so by him divorcing her, you know, it saved him a lot of money because he would have to pay her for him to take care, because she, as a supermodel, was making like almost $100 million doing
more than Brady, yeah, of course.
And it's weird, you know, when it comes to money and being married, it's like a weird contract. So it's a weird thing.
Well, I'm pretty sure they signed one of those prenuptial agreements, but you know, at the same time, if they didn't, Tom Brady's going to be getting alimony.
Yeah. So basically, you know, like, you know, something. So basically, he ended up paying her. I don't know why. Again, I don't understand these. You know, I don't know.
What, a settlement?
$50 million to her. So basically, he saved $300 million. So I don't know what the hell happened. But I was like, wait a second, what are you talking about? So apparently, when they got married, he was an athlete making money, so he had to protect his money, because when players retire, they get a check, a union check that they get every month, because, you know, the NFL. So that's why every player that retires, they receive a check. You know, some players make a lot. So due to the NFL and that stuff, which is kind of messy, he made about $300 million over his career, and because he did not protect that, he would have to pay that. So by them signing some stuff, all that stuff, he still paid her $50 million. It's kind of weird. Hey,
what's up, Brian?
Like I said, more money, more problems. It is true. Like the more money you have, the more problems you get. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when you have bigger money, you pay bigger taxes, of course, bigger problems.
Rest in peace. This guy was someone from the neighborhood. He passed away. He was 96 years old, so he lived a very long life. But after the war, I think it was World War II, because I think he was born in the late 20s, just before the Depression. He bought a house in San Francisco. At the time, he bought it for $10,000. $10,000. His house is now worth almost $20.5 million because it's a good house. So when he passed away, his wife inherited a house, and these business people were like, so we'll offer you $500,000, and we'll take your house, to compensate you. And in the will of my buddy's will, he says you are not selling this house to no one, and the minimum they can offer you is the value of the house. So they're like, crap. So they could not rob an elderly woman. Eventually, the eldest son, who's in his 70s, in his 70s, said, all right, I'll sell you the house for $5 million and you can have it. And they were like, all right, so they gave him $5 million. So technically they were trying to rob him for $500,000, and he got it a $5 million. So he got good value from the house.
ARTL.
What's up, man?
So Tierra.
Yeah. Not much. I just uploaded my week 11 video.
I'm so happy
that Philly pack for me. Smoking that Philly pack.
Vikings are the best team. I called it.
Once we beat them, that mantra will go to us.
I have the Cowboys upsetting the Vikings next week.
Yeah, I had the Cowboys win because it's rare to see the Cowboys lose back-to-back games, especially if the games in Jerry World. It's rare to see. I had the Cowboys too. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but yeah.
Did y'all watch the Minnesota Buffalo game?
Yeah, they choked. Oh my God, the biggest choke job I've seen.
He threw 2 interceptions in the end zone.
I think that was worse than the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to no, Jefferson is him. I'm not gonna lie to you. This motherfucker is him.
It's called. It's actually been. I don't know if Kyler Murray did it, but it's actually called the Hail Murray. It's actually trademarked. I don't know if the team.
Yeah, Hail Murray.
You cannot say Hail Murray.
Hail Murray.
I'm not lying. I remember after he did that, 24 hours later, Hail Murray is a thing now. You cannot use it without Kyler Murray's permission.
Speaking of Kyler, I'm not gonna lie to you, but still, yeah, the Hail Mary, yeah, that was a crazy game, and also whatchamacallit, yeah, that catch was Justin Jefferson. That was catch of the year right there. I saw.
I got this shit hung up.
Huh?
And that was the round.
Hail Murray.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Oh, you got a poster of it?
Yeah.
After the thing, man.
Yep.
So
it was actually.
I used to have a Mario Manningham poster, but yeah, a newspaper poster, but yeah, it corroded over time. I had a newspaper after we won the Super Bowl. I kept it in my room for like 7 years until it broke, yeah.
Did Detroit beat
The newspaper.
Chicago? I picked Chicago to win that game.
I had to take my.
Oh, yeah, Chicago choked so badly.
See, I don't plan on making a hate video on the Rams until they get eliminated from the playoff contention.
That'll be about 3-4 weeks from now.
Yeah, 3-4 weeks from now.
and you missed it. We were talking about Cooper Kupp's injury. And I was saying, I think this is the last
Waiting
time.
for them to choke so I can do a firing range on the entire division.
For whatever the reason, against the 49ers, he got hurt. And then they forced him to play against the Buccaneers. He got hurt again. So he's just like hurting his own players. Matthew Stafford has arm fatigue, not Trey Lance. It's Matthew Stafford. He has arm fatigue. He cannot throw the football like he used to.
Okay, people want to say that Marco Wilson was a bitch for quote unquote being a dirty hitter on Cooper Kupp on that tackle, but if he had tackled high, he would have gotten flagged for it like everybody else. So my question is, like, that's like me saying Bobby Wagner injured the living shit out of Zach Ertz when he got carted off the field. Like, it just sounds so stupid when you say it like that. So, like, it wasn't a dirty tackle in my opinion because all he did was make a play. Like, it's not like Ram fans are just always in their feelings about that kind of shit.
Rams fans. Oh man.
Seriously.
Did you see that our player got ejected?
I didn't watch that game, but
Oh yeah, that Dre Greenlaw, that helmet to helmet. Yeah,
I know. Like I thought he got a warning. The referee said warning.
Yeah, I thought it was just a warning.
And then
No, he got ejected.
Then after that, they showed him. I said, wait a second. There's like 29 seconds left. Why is he leaving the field? And then Greenlaw, his helmet is taken off, and he's like, with an angry face, he wants to go back on the field. I said, what happened? And then we found out at halftime he was ejected.
Yep.
Damn.
We were so mad as fans.
I thought it was just a warning after one hit, but yes, they.
Plus, also, I talked about it on my stream earlier today, and I said, I get it. Like, you know, like he's becoming a runner. Like once you run, you're a runner now. Mm-hmm. And of course, like the league has made it very clear, any helmet to helmet contact, they're going to throw the flag. Doesn't matter. But being ejected, I think that was a little bit too much. I think they just gave him the half the distance to the goal line and just, you know, give him a warning and then like just have him return in the third quarter. And
they didn't throw the flag for Brandon Ayuk.
You know,
helmet to helmet.
I saw the Brandon Ayuk like the slow motion, like the replay where when he fumbled the ball. So Derwin James knocked the ball out with his helmet, but another player was grabbing Ayuk's arm. So now I know why everyone's telling me, oh, he should have been flagged because he was like grabbing him, and that's why the fumble, you know, because like, so, you know, man.
Yeah.
Debo had a face mask they didn't call.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, injuries are keep piling up for us. Zach Ertz is out for the year, so that's ridiculous.
I saw a little bit of CG stream. I didn't see the whole thing, but no, it wasn't CG. It was a Chargers like one of those like news channels on Twitter, and they showed like a 60-second clip. They said the Chargers are.
Oh yeah, shout out to this meme my buddy just made me. Objects in the mirror are closer than you appear. And they put the Giants and Eagles logo.
So that means okay, all right. So the Commanders are 500 again. The Cowboys are in third. Hey, I knew it. The Cowboys were frauds.
To be honest, I kind of wanted the Eagles to win just because the Commanders are one of the teams battling for the 7th seed, and if there's any little hope that we have left, I kind of want to at least take that chance. But
yeah,
no.
I mean, if you win next week,
we don't
you
have
a shot. I mean, you're only one game behind.
Because we don't have tiebreakers. We don't have tiebreakers on the Niners, at least for the time being. We don't. We don't have tiebreakers over Washington because they beat Philly and we didn't, so they have the tiebreaker over us right now. Who's another team?
So the Mexico game is technically a Cardinals home game. If the 49ers win,
no.
I'm just explaining something. You know, I'm not saying
it's neutral ground in my opinion, but yeah.
If the Niners win, we have the tiebreaker, so we can lose at home because we won that road game. That's how the tiebreakers are in the end. It's weird. We already have the tiebreaker on the Seahawks because we beat them on the first game at our own turf. So you guys have to beat us to have that tiebreaker in a weird situation if something happens later in the year.
Yeah, but I don't see that happening.
Oh, wow. Philly fans were booing on the way out. On the way out, they were getting thrown with batteries. No,
Dude, you guys lost one game and you're already in your feelings. Goddamn.
Hey,
that's Philly for you.
They're the only organization where I think in the 60s or in the 70s they had Santa Claus and they were throwing.
They beat him
Shit, I'm a Cardinals fan. Our fan base should be bottle gating our fucking stadium right now. The fuck is this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Like, Eagle fans, are you really serious right now? You lost one game.
Yeah, they wanted to be undefeated so bad.
that was never going to happen. That was never. Like, before the season started, I had them going just 11. I did not see them. Now, I disagree with that dude who came on my stream, the podcast, really sports dude who says they're going 14 and 15. I'm like, all right, now you're a little bit, on something.
Ain't nobody open. Oh, wow. AJ Brown. Look at AJ Brown getting clowned.
They're still first seed. And they're still first seed, too, I think.
Hey, listen, this is the reason why they really lost. AJ Brown was talking too much shit. Look what he said, and then it backfired.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Why do you think Tennessee,
AJ Brown should have been talking shit?
Why do you think Tennessee traded his ass?
Yeah, look at this.
Look
at that. Ain't nobody open.
Okay, aside from the shit talk, when you throw money at ass players like Ryan Tranny Hill, in the words of Jagger, and fucking
Tranny Hill,
I think the Titans even thought that AJ Brown was going to take a discount, but obviously he didn't want to. So he just.
I know, because like basically, the Debo's agent, Brown's agent, and Metcalf have the same agent. And
AJ Brown ain't
I know
nobody
it's kind of weird how like people diss Debo, but
1 for 7.
Metcalf and Brown got way more money than Debo Samuel. And Debo Samuel has been in a Super Bowl and an NFC Championship game.
AJ Brown right now.
So AJ Brown hasn't been to a Super Bowl or NFC Championship. He got $25 million. And then what's his name? Metcalf got $24 million. He didn't. Debo was the one that got the short end of the stick compared to the other two receivers who have the same agent. So, and then I don't know if Corey or Dave has seen the Debo documentary, but he wanted to sign, but his agent said no, wait. And Debo was like, dude, I'm already making a lot of money. When I was poor, I was eating peanut butter jelly sandwiches and bologna sandwiches as a kid in the projects. I'm making a lot of money right now. Just let me sign the contract. And his agent was the one who was, and I don't know if it's still on YouTube, but it's like
probably is.
It's like 30 minutes long. Yeah, and he went full detail. And then John Lynch told the agent, "We're not trading your Debo away. We're not going to do that. And I don't care how much, you're going to be complaining." And Debo didn't even want to leave. So I'm glad he made that documentary to clear out all the bullshit.
So what was the bullshit about Debo? People saying, "Oh, Debo requested a trade if he didn't really want to leave."
It's the media. Remember, it's a long off season, and of course the Niners.
His agent.
Yeah. So the agent was like, and then his brother was the one who says, "Hey, he's going to the Cowboys." His brother. So, and of course, again, I don't want to blame the podcasters, but of course, they were talking about it. They were talking about it. I even talked about it. So I do have to blame myself. But when there's nothing to talk about for like 6 months, so. And some fans, for whatever the reason, are not 49er fans when you're like attacking your wide receiver for no reason on social media.
Yeah.
It's just like the rumors, going around that y'all hear the rumors on YouTube about Chris Tucker was be dead.
What?
Wait, what?
You say Chris Tucker?
Yep.
What about Chris Tucker?
He's supposed to be dead. It was a rumor that he was dead.
Oh,
wow. That's the internet for you. People have too much time.
Not me. I'm not dead. I'm still here.
I don't see nothing about him there. I just Googled it right now. About Chris Tucker.
I Googled Me too. When I looked at it, it was on YouTube. Now Google it and they said the rumor
But the
about
whole point of this
Tucker
whole thing is
being
that AJ Brown should have been talking shit just to be held to one catch to 7 yards.
We held him to 3 catches for or what was it, 13 yards? So
He got held twice.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I think me, David, and Corey are old enough, but I became a huge Chris Tucker fan after I saw Rush Hour, and then I started watching his past movies like Friday and all that stuff.
Oh yeah. Friday is a classic, man. If you haven't seen it, you guys need to.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Basically, that was.
It's an old movie, then I haven't seen it.
That was
No, I know Fridays. I've seen Friday before.
That was basically Jackie Chan's first American movie, and because like he used to make those movies in Beijing, and then the guy Tarantino or whoever was the director, and he became huge from the Rush Hour franchise.
So AJ Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, one catch for 7 yards.
He talked all that shit just to. Yep, he talked all that shit.
Yo,
just to get contained.
what is it with all these big receivers playing shit this week? God damn.
Except Jefferson and Stephon Diggs went off.
I know. Hopkins finally owned Ramsey, and that was funny to watch.
Oh my goodness! I just realized something. So Jefferson is up for a contract extension, and he's always like he blew the league his rookie year, and he's been a really good player. Like I think he's going to reset the market and be probably a receiver that will be like between $32 and $35 million. Because one thing I learned from the salary cap after studying, the salary cap, always resets. Always resets. Yep. Because like if you look now at the Fred Warner contract, it's nothing no more. Like, but when he signed it, it was something. When you signed it,
AZTRL.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be your quarterback this Sunday?
I really don't care at this point. We're 4-6, so any quarterback is what it is. Both of them are injured right now, so.
What's that guy? What's your third QB3's name?
Chase McSorley.
They call it Chris McSorley. No, stop. That song he was famous for. Chris McSorley. No, stop.
But I mean, I feel like Kyler's gonna play though, just because he was a game time decision and he was taking like reps on the sidelines. So by the looks of it, he will be playing next week. It's a Monday night game too.
Are we sure he's not going to be busy playing Call of Duty?
Oh wow! Why does he?
Yeah, like why? I'll never understand that shit. A video game determines how you play. Like I'll never understand that shit.
I'm just talking smack.
I know because Deebo Samuel last month they do these weird series on the 49ers YouTube channel where Deebo is a professional 2K gamer, and I don't know why don't.
Oh, but no one talks about that.
I know,
only when Kyler Murray
it's
does
kind of weird.
Only when Kyler does it, people talk about it.
I guess because it doesn't affect his play.
So what's his name? 2K made a special Deebo Samuel edition where you like buy it and it downloads, and then you have like a Deebo Samuel.
Don't make an edition for anybody. They made a J. Cole one. They made a one for Jack Harlow. So that's
Plus, I bet Trey Lance is probably playing games right now while he can't walk right now. So.
Oh, he's playing games with the nearby hookers over in the Bay Area right now.
Oh man. Oh man.
Hey, you learn from the best. I mean, who's his other quarterback?
Yep.
Oh man. Whatever. I actually caught the end of like basically like the last 2 minutes of CG, round check, and Niner Dion was like, hey, I respect Jimmy Garoppolo, a man, who, is considered attractive by women. You don't need a woman like that, Jimmy. You don't need. That was funny. Yep.
I got to say hi to Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you should have told him that. Hey, yo, you should have told Jimmy this. Hey, people don't like you. They think you're not really good. And then maybe he would have heard it. Oh no, I'm going to show everybody I'm a good quarterback. And he would have balled out.
I went to the training camp. I went to the stadium during the training camp, and I got autographs from almost every player on our team this year, and some of our coaches. And I contemplated yelling at Kingsbury, "Are you going to choke in the second half of the season again?"
Who did you get an autograph from?
Like almost a majority of the team, but then like a couple coaches. I have a video of it. I had the jersey on there too. So,
So I just remember this because I got good photographic memory. But I was listening to Rumbo just before the week 1 matchup against the Bears, and there was a caller, and he sent Rumbo some pictures and a recording, and so this guy was not BSing, and he basically recorded his conversation with John Lynch. He said, "Hey, John Lynch, I have a question," and they're talking about. He said, "Yo, John Lynch, you need to trade Trey Sermon out of the 49ers," and just before the season started, Trey Sermon was traded, and even though he's only doing that just to be funny, but he has the recording and the proof. John Lynch talking to him, and then a few days later, so he says, I credit Trey Sermon to be thrown out of the 49ers. And Rebel was like, oh my gosh, you need to tell John Lynch to do more for the 49ers. Yeah. Yep. If I'm ever fortunate enough to be on the field and get to see the players walk out, I think I'm the only person that would approach them respectfully because, again, I don't want to be someone, I would say, hey, I have to tell you something now. And if I have a criticism, I will let them know because I'm that type of person. If they don't like it, they don't like it. But as a fan, I have the right to criticize you. So, yep.
Yeah, I just gave McGlinchey a pound. Said I wanted to say to him.
You should tell McGlinchey that he needs to block better. I would have said something much worse, but
should tell Kingsbury to stop doing fucking screenplays every fucking drive.
Oh man,
and not one screenplay when Colt McCoy was out there playing. I don't understand why Kingsbury's play calling is so much different when Colt McCoy is out there compared to when Kyler's playing. I'll never understand that shit. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, John Jay, don't worry. We'll get D'Amico Ryans if he gets fired, so don't worry about
it. No, don't say that. Just stay away from him.
I know who we're gonna get. No, I'm not. We're gonna get Don Bird this week.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, my gut's telling me you guys are gonna lose to the Lions.
You said that about the Detroit, and look what happened. You said that about Jacksonville, look what happened.
You
any
almost
given
did.
Sunday, buddy. I mean,
yeah, it's any given Sunday. YTC, remember that anything can happen.
Yep, and that any given Sunday will appear week 14.
Not to mention, you did kind of struggle against Houston the other day. So.
Struggle? They got scored in garbage time. What do you mean struggled? They scored in garbage time.
Dude, the game was close when I kept checking it.
First of all, we were like, supposed to win that game by 11.
What was it, like 13? What was it, like 13-7, 14-7 the majority of the time?
Yeah, and guess what? We ran up the score. The score went up to like 30 to 21 to 3 at that point.
And that was in the fourth quarter, if I remember correctly. So
yeah, and that was garbage time. They scored. Half of their points came in garbage time. That was in garbage time. And plus that field goal that made it look like it was an 8-point game was just because they wanted to onside kick it. That was in garbage time. That's why I actually watched the games, but yeah.
Well, the Seahawks, they beat you, and they have a
It
bad
was an
defense.
off week.
Okay,
It was
not
an off
bad.
week.
All right, let me just explain something. The Seahawks, they put a lot of points, but their defense is horrendous. The Lions, for whatever the reason, have been scoring 30-plus points. I don't know why. I don't know how. The only time they did not score 30 points was against the Packers.
Hey, listen, we could have scored 30 points. We could have scored 30 points multiple times. We just were a bunch of pacifists, and we just wanted to steal the game.
Okay, I think the most we've scored this season was
27.
Yeah. So.
Hey, listen, it was supposed to be
42.
No, we left 2 touchdowns off the board because we wanted to seal the game. If you look at that Ravens game with Saquon, he was going to run in for that touchdown to make it 31-20, but he decided to seal the game. So
Shit, the highest.
That Packers game, we were only 3 points away from 20.
The highest we've gotten this year was 42, and that was the game Hopkins came back.
But still, the highest is 27, but we could have had 28 against Houston, but we showed mercy.
Anyway, where's Awesome Kid?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Because I wanted to tell him, like, whatever happens this year, they're not going to the national championship. They're going to lose to Oklahoma like they always do every year.
Oklahoma's not doing shit this year.
Yeah, but they'll find a way to play together in a bowl game.
Oregon's record-wise, they're way tougher than fucking Oklahoma right now.
And then also, they play in the Pac-12, so a lot of the teams in the Pac-12. But if Oregon, once Oregon moves, because they're moving to the Big Ten, they're not going to be what they are. That's why Oregon and USC should stay in the Pac-12, so then they could be eligible for the national championship games. But if they go to the Big 12 the Big 10, it's Ohio State and Michigan. So you can never unseed that. So.
Michigan's, they're the team that's better than Ohio State.
We have the same record with Test. I'm doing the Michigan.
Listen, I'm sorry. Something tells me when CJ Stroud gets drafted, it's going to be like all other Ohio State QBs, and it's just not going to end up well. That's just what I think, but, I don't know if that was just an Urban Meyer thing, but, we'll see.
I say the 49ers had an Ohio State quarterback. This is back. His name was Troy Smith. He was a one-game wonder. One game. His very first game in the NFL, threw for 326 yards, and I think he had 3 touchdowns. And he was just a one-game wonder.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Well, it looks like Ohio State, they make a lot of good defensive players, just not offensive.
Yeah, Michigan's the same thing. You take away Tom Brady, they haven't really produced good quarterbacks as well. But they always, basically kids who grow up in that area want to play for 3 teams: Notre Dame, Ohio State, or Michigan.
Yep.
So, who's winning Monday?
One Monday.
Monday
Don't
Night
ask me. Don't ask me.
Oh, I took the Niners on that one.
Yeah,
That's my little spoil, but yeah.
I'm just kidding. I picked the Niners too, but yeah, we'll see.
CRTL.
Even before the season started, I picked you guys to beat us in Mexico.
But
No, but I had you guys splitting this year. But yeah, you'll get on the second game.
I didn't think Trey Lance would get injured in the first
I
2
had
weeks.
most of the Niners splitting the division, basically the majority.
I thought we'd at least play Trey Lance once this year, but
see, the Niners.
No, I thought the Cardinals would go 3-3 in their division, but it seems like it's going to be Seattle changed that. Yeah,
the Niners are 3-0 against the division, so basically 3 out of our 5 games have been division opponents. Let's see, we beat the Panthers. Who was the other team we beat?
Last year, weren't you guys like 2-4 in the division, and just a switch around?
Mm-hmm.
See,
Yeah.
we beat the Rams twice and beat Seattle once.
Oh, 3-3.
No, last year we sucked against the division my team. Our only division win I think was against them. Yeah, we got smoked by the Cowboys and
Yeah, I mean our division.
And the only divisional win we had was the Eagles.
Our
last
division
year
completely went upside down this year.
You could say that for my division too now, but yeah. I think after tonight, right? After the Washington win, they broke the record for the highest win percentage for a division now at 700. They broke the NFL history record.
Yeah, I can go to sleep knowing we tied the series with the Rams and their fans can't talk shit anymore for the rest of the year. So I'll take that.
Let's see. You know what? This game against Arizona makes me nervous. Even though we said this last year. Oh, they got Tyler not playing.
They still got DeAndre Hopkins. If the offense changes with DeAndre Hopkins around, it clearly shows.
See, last year
they're slightly better.
No, but last year that was the thing. We didn't. The second time we played him, we didn't have. Or wait, yeah, the second time we played him, we didn't have Kyler or DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And all the Niners are all right. We're gonna win this game. Boom.
Nope.
It looks like Joe Montana out there eating us alive.
Cole McCoy throwing dimes to everybody. Fucking James Conner went in the end zone twice. Like that.
Yep. I'm kind of nervous how we play against Arizona.
Like, basically, like the first, like I was listening to Wayne Greasy and those other guys from the Nitty Gritty podcast, and I think his name is Mo's Nose, and he said this. He said this. The reason why we lost. And this is what he said. Again, I don't really agree with it. He says the only reason why we lost was the referee screwed us with 4 points. Kyle took away 6 points from field goals, and Trey Lance got hurt. I'm like, okay.
That's not a big of an excuse if you're blaming it from coaching and points being taken away.
And then he said the only reason why we lost the second game was because the defense didn't play. They decided not to play. And I'm like,
that's their problem then. That's what's their problem.
Wait a second. Like I know the reason why we lost was because the offense made 3 turnovers. Kittle fumble, Ayuk fumble, Jimmy threw an interception. And then Josh Norman got into an argument. The Niners were demoralized. They beat them
with our coach.
But it wasn't because, we felt bad for them. That was a dumb argument in my opinion.
Okay, the first game, Trey Lance played the entire game, so him getting hurt isn't really a good excuse.
Yeah. And again, like, I get it, they I don't know what, they're from Connecticut, so I don't know anyway. But
Connecticut Niner fans?
And they're
shocking.
Connecticut, so it's funny.
West Coast, East Coast.
At the end of the day, like, the Niners had no excuse in the second game because we had starters, we had healthy players, and we let a backup quarterback, their third and fourth string wide receivers beat us up. So they should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, we had really good depth at receiver last year, so they didn't play like third, fourth stringers. It's just we had really good depth that year.
And even the broadcast team was making fun of the Cardinals. Look at Cole McCoy. Look at the rookie they drafted, and then whoever the other wide receiver was.
It was Rondale Moore, AJ Green, Zach Ertz. That's pretty much it.
Watchdog Chicago.
See, this year, I'd be confident if we didn't have to go up against Christian McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell because our run defense is stupid. And
Elijah Mitchell's had a resurgence in
of
number
course,
2. That's
everyone's
going to
everyone's gonna say, okay, last week we held the Rams at 66 yards. Besides Tampa Bay, I think they're the worst running offense right now.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, yeah.
Like,
and guess what? Seattle gave up that big run game over there.
Like we locked up Darrell Henderson and Cam Akers, who doesn't even want to play for the Rams anymore. So whoop-de-fucking-do. We locked them up.
I mean, the Rams running backs aren't that special either. None of them are right now.
And people say, the last time we played McCaffrey when he was in Carolina this year, we held him to 28 yards. Okay, we're playing the Niners offensive line, which is slightly better than the Panthers. We got a better play caller on the opposite sideline. We're not facing Ben McAdoo's bitch ass on play calling, so I don't know why you're like, we locked McCaffrey up this one time, we're going to do it again. And number 2, he's splitting attempts with Elijah Mitchell. So,
Elijah Mitchell is going to probably be the one carrying the rock. He clearly showed that Chargers game. He's still getting the low.
I understand why people say, why is Mitchell getting more snaps than McCaffrey is? That's because the fact that he's been banged up so many times is because he gets overworked all the time with 30 carries a game.
Yep.
It's actually kind of good that he splits catches with Elijah Mitchell, who's coming off an injury. And
I the majority of times I see McCaffrey,
and I said
been using the passing.
I said the same thing to Brian. I don't know if he's listening. And again, I'm not trying to pick on Brian.
Yeah, he is.
He said McCaffrey's going to have 25 carries per game. I said, no, that's not going to happen. Trust me. And I said this on my stream. He's going to take away the catches from Debo. So Debo will not be running and he'll be a wide receiver. So every player, Elijah Mitchell is taking carries away from McCaffrey. He's taking away carries from Debo. And of course, that's why Kyle has no excuse. And he has to put 30 points with that arsenal. And that's why, and I said it, because he had a hot hand. This dude came off of severe injury, and he had 18 carries for 90 yards. He has it. Because then he would have been rusty. No, So anyway.
Yep.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like I said, on paper, we were supposed to beat the Chargers, but just like I told, because I saw J-Mouse for the first time in a while, I told J-Mouse, I'm always nervous. I always say my expectation is to lose. If we win, I'm happy. Because, again, I'm a real Niner fan. I'm not these people, we're going to win every game.
No, that's homerish.
Yeah.
And there was one point where, like 8 minutes left. We're
but
losing,
good for Mitchell. I need y'all to feed Mitchell more, so that's good.
Jawan Jennings came out.
I still got him in fantasy on my bench. I'm activating him this week from waiver wire.
When we take on the Chargers in a couple weeks, I'm gonna go in the game.
Yeah, I'm doing that game. Yeah, the week after I'm doing that game.
I'm gonna go into that game the same exact way. I'm expecting us to lose, just because.
It's on Sunday on Thanksgiving. I know it's on Thanksgiving, right? On Sunday.
No, it's not on Thanksgiving.
Sunday after.
The week after.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna go in that game expecting to lose, just because whenever we play good teams at home, we always find a way to mess it up. It doesn't matter what team we're playing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the game after the Giants and Washington. I'll do that game.
There's Lawrence. What up, Lawrence?
Oh yeah, what's up?
Platform.
Yep. I think he's the 245. No, 246.
Platform. 246.
Yep.
But yeah, safe to say the Niners run LA in general.
Yeah. And also safe to say Mitchell's going to probably get more of the carries than McCaffrey. So I'm looking forward to that because I got him in fantasy.
I do too.
I still got him on my IR. I kept him on my IR until he returned.
And since for some dumbass reason we cut Eno Benjamin, I have to dump him off my team now.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Kimes dumbass did it.
Yeah, I got Mitchell now. I'm going to start him next week.
I was like, why did we cut Benjamin and not Darrell Williams? Like, this is ridiculous.
All right, so now
even though I lost this week, I'm out of the playoffs, but I'm still going to
let's look at the updated standings because now we're entering the second half of the season.
Hey, we're not last anymore, so that's all I care about, not finishing.
I'm just care about not top 10 and picking draft picks no more. I'm tired of doing Giants every part of the year.
are in first place. Jets are in second place. Buffalo Bills is in third, and New England is fourth. Who would have saw that? The Ravens are in first place. The Bengals are in second, and then who would have thought Cleveland and Pittsburgh would have the same 3-6 record?
Everyone with common sense.
All right, Tennessee, the Colts are frauds. I thought they were going to be good. Jacksonville. Who would have thought Jacksonville would be better than the Texans?
I did actually.
All right. And because I had Coach Dante, and I was like, you know what? You're right, Coach Dante. I can tell you right now, Coach Dante ain't happy right now because he's also an Eagles fan.
Dude, they're 1-7-1. Like,
all right, so the Chiefs, and then the Raiders are 2-7, Broncos 3-6, and then we beat the Chargers. They're 5-4. All right, so here we go. This is the best division in the NFL. 8-1. We saw the Eagles lose. The Giants. If the Giants win the division, after last year, it shows you that Daboll is a good coach, and those people who are Daboll sucks.
Yep. He's gonna get a lot of head coaches fired.
Jeez. I'm glad the Giants are better than the Cowboys right now at this moment, so I'm happy with that. Can't stand the Cowboys.
I want to be the 5th seed because or the 1st seed for a number 1 bye, possibly to contend with Minnesota.
I think, this year I'm actually going to be able to watch the playoffs in peace. I'm not going to see an NFC West rivalry go to a Super Bowl this year. So.
And this is for Michael because he was trolling me. I was a little angry. You're in last place. You're in last place, and the Lions are better than you. That's what you get.
The Lions are a better record than them.
This guy. Not apologizing.
Hey, listen,
I think they have the same record.
Oh man, Don Burke. Yeah.
Well, both of you guys passed them right on records this week. So
dude, the Vikings are like 4 games ahead of Green Bay right now.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh yeah, shout out to Green Bay. They beat the Cowboys this week too, and the Eagles lost too. That was a good week. I don't really care about the Commies because we're already multiple games ahead of the Commies, so I'm not worried about them. So yeah.
All right, so okay, hold on. So the 2 teams that are in our division is we beat the Chargers. That's our second win, and the Panthers. So we're undefeated against the division. The Bears game, that's gonna haunt the Niners. The Broncos game, 11-10.
I mean, I doubt it's gonna haunt with what the Bears are doing now.
Oh my God.
Origami much.
Scoregami, yeah.
11-10.
Okay, so the final games of the Niners. So we got the Cardinals Monday night, the Saints, the Dolphins. I think this Dolphins game, I'm worried about this team because with all those weapons they have, Waddle, Tyreek Hill, they got both our running backs.
I didn't think Jeff Wilson would. Actually, no. Mike McDaniel was in San Francisco with him. I'm not shocked.
Yeah, see, I'm still on the fence against the Buccaneers because Tom Brady is Tom Brady. Oh man,
we play the Bucs on.
I don't give a damn if Russell Wilson. I will always worry about the Seahawks. The Niners are since the new division in 2002. The Seahawks, even before Russell Wilson, they are 30 and we have only 18 victories. They've owned us. So
not anymore.
Wilson, the Seahawks just own us.
Somehow they swept us this year for the first time since the Legion of Boom.
Let's see. Then after that, we got the Commanders on Christmas Eve.
That's actually Washington.
Then for the first time ever, Las Vegas versus the 49ers because they were called the last time we played them they were Oakland. So a new era of the 49ers and Raiders rivalry on New Year's Day.
It pisses me off.
Raider fans, oh my gosh, we're not good no more. The Niners are going to kill us. Man,
oh my God, Mark Davis, sell the team. Jesus
and then I thought
I know Michael's a Raiders fan.
Well, I hope this game at the end of the year is a good one. The Cardinals and the Niners finish off the year. So we'll see what happens in the.
I think we'll tie with you guys.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at your schedule and see how tough it is.
Pretty tough.
Like, so after that, you have the Chargers. You guys have the Patriots. Oh wow! I think you should beat the Broncos because I think the
Monday night
Broncos
game.
And then the Buccaneers. Oh man, that's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, it won't be.
Christmas
And then you
Eve.
guys, and they have to play the Falcons. You probably do better than
Falcons
us.
You'll do better, but don't take Atlanta
Oh my
lightly.
gosh!
Even if they lost to Carolina, but still don't take them lightly.
Sheesh.
They can run the
And we
ball for
probably will.
sure. They can run the damn ball somehow.
Yeah,
you know.
Chargers.
Well, the Rams. Yeah, the Rams beat the Falcons. We lost. I don't know if the Seahawks have played the Falcons yet.
Yeah, they did. They lost.
Damn. Have you guys beat the Falcons? Damn it. Damn it.
I mean, we're probably going to be out of playoff contention by then, so it doesn't really matter if we beat them. Unless we pull a Miami from last year and somehow win out, which I don't think we will. But still.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Man.
Well, y'all gonna have to close it down.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm
Alrighty.
already,
I'll see you.
I'm already over my 2 hours thing, and I know probably.
Oh yeah, 2 hours. or whatever.
Yeah, stream your young
We had
free one,
fun.
yeah.
We had so much fun today.
Get ready to go missing in Mexico next week.
Hey, it doesn't matter who's your quarterback. The little enanos are going to take them away.
I don't even know what that is, but anyways, have a good night.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
All right, later.
Oh, he left. Damn it! It's technically like a demon or a devil elf. That's a joke.
El Chupacabra is going to take off with Kyler Murray. They're going to be like, ooh, snap.
Oh man. Oh man.
All right. See y'all Wednesday. I am going to do a show Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably a little late to it because I'll be coming home
Mm-hmm.
from my dialysis.
Yeah.
Unless the same thing happened today. What happened today? They don't get it right.
All right, man. I'll see you on Wednesday. I'm out.
All right. See you later,
All right,
David.
Corey. It was always fun, buddy. I'm glad you had a good time at the game and got to meet some of the players, though. That's really cool, dude. I mean, I've got to get out there to Levi's. I've always said I always wanted to go to Candlestick, but then they closed it before I could even have a chance. You know, back then I wasn't as financially stable as I am these days, though. But yeah. All right, buddy. I'll see you Wednesday, and good luck with your dialysis. I hope everything goes well.
All right. Peace. Go 49ers.